Hello, this is a very spontaneous video because I just decided to do this. You know, I just went on Goodreads and I noticed that the 2022 year in books is out. It's kind of like Goodreads is my Spotify Wrapped. I'm just gonna have a screen right here and we're just going to react. It's really not a big deal because I know exactly what books I've read. I think one of the first things you see is your highest rated books and your lowest rated books. Now I tend to rate a lot of books 5 stars. If it's not 5 stars, it's 4 stars. I don't expect to see low stars, and I think Goodreads also tells you which books is the most popular and which is the least popular. What did I even read in 2022? I think the most popular book that I read, did I even read this book in 2022? I don't know. Let me look at my reading logs. Oh yes, I did. Okay, so I think my most popular book might have been It Ends With Us. If it's not It Ends With Us, then it's The Love Hypothesis. Oh, there's also A Court of Thorns and Roses. Actually, it could be It Ends With Us. If it's not It Ends With Us, it's A Court of Thorn and Roses. So those are my 2 predictions for the most popular books for 2022, and then the least popular books, I have no idea. So let's just get into it. 2022 year in books. Oh, okay. So I read 43,185 pages this year. I read a total of 141 books. Is that a lot? I don't even think that's a lot. Actually, I feel like that it could be a lot, but I don't know. I don't have a healthy number for that. Shortest book is 44 pages and the longest book is 749 pages, and that is the 4th book of the Hades series by Tate James. Interesting. I don't remember this book being that long. And The Baby Clause is actually like a 2.0, so it's not an actual book. It's more like a epilogue, so I don't even count that as a book. And The Baby Clause is part of the, I know this, the Contract series. Okay, let's scroll down. Average book length in 2022, 306 pages. Yeah, I think that a lot of books that I read this year were 300 pages, or it's like high 200s to mid 300s. Most shelved, can you guess? It Ends With Us. 3 million plus people shelved this book, and the least shelved was Dirty Lyrics by Talita Lawrence. 159 people shelved that. I actually don't remember this book. What is that book about? This is a reason why sometimes I don't know if reading a lot of books is even a feat when I don't remember half the things that I read. When I scroll through my Goodreads and I come across these books, I don't even remember reading these books, so I'm just like, I read this? How come I don't remember? My average rating for 2022 is 4.4. Really? That means I rated more books that are 4 stars than I did for 5 stars. I'm proud. I'm proud. I'm proud. Because I don't have a strict guideline or rating system when it comes to books. Highest rated on Goodreads is the Grip Trilogy Shorts, which is 4.3 average. And my first review of the year is still by Kennedy Ryan. That is the first book of the Grip Trilogy. Ooh, damn. If you want to go and read that, then go ahead and check out my Goodreads. I have it linked down below, so if you want to check out my Goodreads and the books that I read, go scroll and look at all the books that I read this year and the years before that. I think you're gonna find a lot of books. 141 this year. You're gonna have quite some things to scroll and look at. My 2022 book. Oh, I forgot they did this. Ooh, wait. I see that pod doms. Bonus epilogue. Ooh, my babies. Alice is the U of J series. Oh, I love this one too. I'm waiting for the new version of the More Than series by Dominique Wolf because she went back and is rewriting it. So I'm waiting for her revision because I do want to get her book. Let me see this. Giovanni and Isabella Making Me Believe in Love. Okay, what else is there? Look at that. The Contract. I did a lot of rereading this year, huh? I reread the U of J. I do rereadings for my favorite series, which I reread U of J, which you see right here. The Contract series. I also reread The Deal. I don't know why it isn't here, but it was more recent, so let me just scroll. Where is it? Oh, you don't see it. Ooh, wow. You know, I read a lot of good books this year. I might do a video where I tell you guys some of my favorite books of each month. If you want to see a video like that, comment down below and I might just do it. I am not going to lie. I'm looking at half these stuff. I actually recognize most of the books that I'm seeing when I read a shifting series. Ghosted. 1% of You. That is such a good book. I really loved it, and it's also hilarious and it's wholesome. It also was pretty hot. Archer's Voice was this year too. Say You Swear, one of my favorite books of 2022. My last review of the year was Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan, and I wrote, Kennedy Ryan does it again because that woman can write. I read 141 out of 120 books because my reading challenge for this year was to read 120 books. I scored 118%. See, this is the only thing I can even exceed 100% in because school is not it, but when it comes to reading, you bet I do exceed. That's it. Oh, this video is gonna be short. So that was it for my 2022 year in books. Let's just briefly talk about some of the books that Goodreads singled out. The most shelved, which is It Ends of Us. I rated 5 stars, and the sequel to It Ends of Us, It Starts of Us came out this year, which I did read, and I can't believe they don't even show me it. I wish they actually did show all the books that I read at the bottom, just for me to look at all the covers, because that's so satisfying. Dirty Lyrics by Toledo Lawrence. I rated 5 stars because the characters in this book communicated and they were unproblematic. From my memory, Dirty Lyrics is a romance between a rock star and a reporter. They meet at a conference and firing these sexual tension across the press conference. Allegra, I think her name is. Allegra gets assigned to follow Luke on tour. They just get close because of that. So there is, I guess you could say, close proximity. And because he is a rock star, he has to be mindful of paparazzi. You know, when it comes to rock star romances, that's one of the main obstacles. It's paparazzi and privacy. That was something fun to read about, and yes, I was really thankful that there was no miscommunication. I just wasn't annoyed with the way the characters dealt with things because they were mature. They talked to each other and they were honest, and we loved that. I guess the other things that Goodreads singled out was the Grip trilogy. I feel like it's one of the most talked about books on my channel. From me, I keep talking about Grip and Bristol because their love story is just something else, and I absolutely would like to reread it in 2023. And that's what we have for my 2022 year in books from Goodreads edition. 141 books. I need to set a new goal for next year. When do we do that? Where is the option? I think it's next year. 27 books ahead of schedule. 118%. That's me. 118%. Technically, it's going to be a lot more than this because I'm still reading this year. It's gonna surpass 118%. That was it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.